SF Investigates is worried about Neo, and I just want to share with you in his own words why he's worried about this. I have a different take on it, and I'm going to tell you what my take is on it, and then I am really going to be curious what you guys think about this. So Steve says that the arrest of Neo Langston, this is private investigator Steve Fischer, for failure to appear to give testimony, which are the exact words used by the sheriff's department when speaking with me, concerns me to a certain extent, assuming this arrest is related to Celeste Rivas Hernandez case. The targets are not typically called to testify in a case at state level. Target letters are not always required, but subpoenaing a target without providing notice is extremely risky. A defense attorney would most likely argue that any testimony was coerced. Had Neo received a target letter, he almost certainly would have retained counsel and invoked his Fifth Amendment rights. So I'm wondering why Steve is so worried about this. And the one thing that we do know about Steve Fischer is that he knows who is driving the Tesla. Because to me, it just seems natural that Neo would be a witness, but it seems like Steve thought maybe he should be more than that. He seems surprised that Neo isn't a target. So he continues, he said, that makes me think that he's viewed as a witness rather than someone at risk of being charged. Did one person act alone in concealing Celeste's body? If it was a homicide, did a single individual act alone without a conspirator? I find that unlikely. This leads me to believe that Neo may represent a last-ditch effort by prosecutors, a Hail Mary of sorts, because they do not yet have what they need to fully make the case. They may be attempting to pressure him into cooperating, potentially by offering immunity. Is Neo the last hope? I don't think he is. Let me know if you have a different take, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But he said, if that is the situation, it suggests that the case is largely circumstantial. Well, most cases are circumstantial, which would help explain the prolonged delay. I may be misreading the situation, but when I learned of Neo's arrest, my stomach dropped. I'm deeply concerned about the strength of the case and the pursuit of justice for Celeste. While charging one person is better than charging no one, everyone who bore any culpability. So it sounds to me like Steve, and remember, he has more pieces of the puzzle than we have. He knows who drove the Tesla. He knows who was behind the wheel. He says, while charging one person is better than no one, everyone who bore any culpability in this minor's death or in the concealment of her should face the most severe punishment available under the law. However, it doesn't feel like that will be the case. Not to me, anyway. And we have seen stuff like this in lots of cases, right? We know that that's just the way it goes. That there are people that do bear culpability, that do manage to get off. So I have a little bit of a different take on it. My feeling is that Steve does probably know who's behind the Tesla. He probably knows more than we know. He has more pieces of the puzzle than we have. So I understand why he's upset, but we see this all the time. We saw this in the Harmony Montgomery case, where Adam Montgomery, his wife, Kayla, who got immunity and got out early for testifying against him. We saw this in the Gypsy Rose Blanchard case, where she got 10 years in jail and she had to testify against Nick Godejohn. We've seen this before, where the person that they feel like has more culpability, they will make a deal. Do I think Neo's getting an immunity deal? I don't know, because he didn't show up and they had to arrest him. So yes, I guess a good defense attorney, if they tried to prosecute him later, could say he was coerced, but didn't show up for a subpoena. So that's what happens if you don't show up. So we'll see. Let me know what you think. What do you think about this? Tell me. Do you think that Steve Fischer believes Neo should be charged in the case? If you believe that Steve Fischer thinks that Neo should be charged in the case, put a 1 in the chat. If you think that this is not the case and that it's related to something else, put a 2 in the chat. Let's just see where you guys are at. So Neo's not charged with doing away with Celeste. The reason he was arrested, and I think it's a good sign. It tells me the grand jury is still going. So it's not that the grand jury finished and no one got indicted. I look at it in a little bit more of a positive light than Steve did, but I understand his anxiety about it. Now, Neo has not been formally charged with anything other than he's out on bail. Now he's out on bond, $60,000 bond. His mom has money, so I'm sure they didn't have a lot of trouble coughing that up. I don't know why he didn't testify, but it just does feel like with just how Asia came back into it, flippant, it just feels they just feel like very unserious people, in my opinion. So the Connection 764 group appears to be primarily online discussions around the investigation of Celeste. And I'm wondering if the reason that we have these pauses is because there is something going on with this Roblox group and more than just David. So that network, which is also called Harm Nation, is a decentralized extremist group, and it does use platforms like Discord and Roblox to target minors. And David was on both of those platforms targeting Celeste. Celeste reportedly met David through these online platforms, and the two reportedly shared matching Shhh tattoos. Now, some independent reports and true crime podcasts have explored, including mine, the dark connection between David's inner circle and this group, citing Celeste's age, the location of the group, and the online nature of their interactions, and the fact that David has explicitly said that he likes gore and that he prefers it of the video kind. So Neo Langston's January 2026 arrest was strictly for failure to appear as a witness in a grand jury hearing. He's not been charged with any activities related to doing away with Celeste. So why did he fail to appear? Why was he in Montana? Was he hiding from the DA? And if so, why? While the FBI is investigating this Discord group, they have 350 cases tied nationwide. No one has publicly named Neo Langston or David as part of those specific investigation. Police in Helena, Montana confirmed that they were assisting the LAPD's robbery homicide division when they busted Neo. And as we've reported, this is the same division in the LAPD who are leading the investigation into what happened to Celeste Rivas Hernandez. So you will recall that TMZ reported that a grand jury witness in the case was being uncooperative. Now, we had been told that this uncooperative was a female, but maybe whoever overheard this conversation was Neo, or maybe there are multiple people who are being uncooperative. Again, I don't feel like these are serious people that are, this all seriously and trying to make the best deal for themselves. The ones that are a little bit older and more mature, like Josh Marshall and Rob M. I don't know if Josh Marshall has testified or not, but for sure, Rob M. has testified. I think it's definitely interesting. Okay, I'm curious if you guys think that there's anything else that can be exposed on David by Neo, because I think there's a lot. I think a lot. I'm wondering if SF Investigates believes that too.